everybody, it's Chris Marshall of the Payne Street Team, brought to you by Payne Auto Group Valley-wide and PayneAutoGroup.com, where we have what you want. Lo que tú quieres, regardless. And guess what? It's time for another edition of Payne Auto Talk. In this episode, we are back with Mr. Freddie Flores, the general manager of Payne Mission Volkswagen-Mitsubishi. And guess what? It is here. It has landed, and we are excited about the Volkswagen ID Buzz. That's right. This is the new all-electric van. We've been waiting for it for a while. Pins and needles, pins and needles, pins and needles. And guess what? It has arrived. Some pre-ordered models are already going to be in the hands of the customers, but they do have them at Payne Mission Volkswagen and Mitsubishi. And I also heard at Payne Brownsville Volkswagen and Mitsubishi. But today we're going to be talking with Freddie Flores, and he's going to tell us all about it. And away we go. And here we are today, ladies and gentlemen, at Payne Mission Volkswagen and Mitsubishi, and it has arrived. I'm here with General Manager Freddie Flores. This is the moment we've been waiting for. Dun, dun, dun. It's back. Respect the van. The Volkswagen van is back, and it is called the what?
ID Buzz.
The ID Buzz. Oh, baby. Now, it's out front. For those of you who like that college up there on Guadalupe Street in Austin, Texas, you're going to love the color. It is orange and white.
Yep, it's in my opinion the one that pops. That orange with that white, man, is it's a spectacular combination.
Oh yeah, it's definitely an attention getter. So, when did the new ID Buzz land?
It landed 2 days ago. It landed on Monday.
Awesome.
We got here Monday morning, first day of December. Well, second day, but first working day of December, and it got here bright and early with us in the morning. It was a pleasant surprise for us to see it coming off the transport.
Christmas on day one.
That's right.
So tell us about the ID Buzz. It looks old school, but it's definitely new school inside and out.
It's new school, definitely. Obviously, the technology part is the new school, but the look is still the classic vintage bus, right? But now it's the Buzz. It's everything. It's technology all wrapped around an old school icon. That's what this is.
And it's fully electric.
That is correct. This is 100% electric. It's an EV vehicle.
Awesome. That means in the chassis and the floor, that's where the batteries are, and each individual wheel is a drive motor, correct?
That is correct. We have there's battery cells to the entire bottom from front axle to the rear, and yes, every wheel has its independent motor.
And with no engine on board in the back, that means plenty of storage.
Plenty of storage space. You'll have more storage space in this vehicle than you do in any other Volkswagen SUV.
Awesome. Now, this is the first one that's here.
This is the first one. This is the first edition model. That's correct.
Awesome.
We do have some other coming. They're the customers' clientele. They're hot and ready about this vehicle. This one out here, we actually have our list of 3 people come in and take a look at that one, and 7 of the next 8 are already pre-sold. So
oh my God.
It's a beautiful vehicle. I mean, people just can't wait to see it. Everybody else that has pre-orders have already come by to take a look at this one and drool over it and wait for theirs.
Cool. Now, it being an EV, it's a van. It's a van. How many people does it seat now?
It seats 7.
7. So just like your average minivan, but a little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
All right. Now, the technology in it, as far as it's got what some people in aviation call it's glass. It's all digital, right?
It's all digital. So a couple things that it has. It has the IQ drive, which is a smart technology, hands-on, semi-automated capability, right? Don't recommend it, but yeah, you can let it go for about 45 seconds and it'll drive on its own, stay in its lane, and do everything else before it tells you, grab the wheel.
Yep.
But again, semi. It has the driver assistance. It's got, of course, Bluetooth. It's got the wireless connections. It's got the charging ports for your phone. It's got every technology you're going to want. It's got wireless, of course, Wi-Fi on board that you can take advantage of if you choose to. It has everything.
And the stereo's got to rock too, right?
That's right.
awesome. Man, I've been waiting so long for this, and people have been asking me about it. So the ID Buzz has landed at Payne Mission Volkswagen. And you said, this is the first edition. It's the first one to land. And you said 7 or 8 of them are already pre-sold.
That's correct. That's correct. It's a good problem to have.
Yeah, indeed. Now, what's the range on the ID Buzz?
I'm going to tell you it's right around 300. There's not an exact number, but it's right around 300. Again, that fluctuates depending on driving conditions and how it's being driven, but it's right around 300.
Awesome. And being a first edition, of course, they're probably going to do upgrades. They're probably already doing the upgrades now.
There's plenty of upgrades on all these EVs, Volkswagen or non. Most of these upgrades are all software updates. So everything's done digitally.
Awesome. And to charge it, how long does it take? Like your average EV, or a little bit?
It's an average. Yeah, it's the same thing. You're going to have three different stages of chargers. 1, 2, and 3. It can take you a day to charge it on your slowest charger. It can take you 16 hours. It can take you 45 minutes, depending on the charging station. Yeah,
and the Tier 3, that's like what we have out here on the side of the building, correct?
That's correct.
Awesome. Yeah, and remember, if you got your EV, come by and you want to get it charged, come on by Payne Mission Volkswagen. They've got it here.
Come on and visit us.
That's right. And check out the new ID Buzz. Now, what are the other color options? Is there a baby blue? Somebody asked me that. Is there a baby blue?
There is a baby blue. Actually, I mean, there's in colors. I mean, there's tons of different color options, and it's how did they say? It's for the independent spirit. You get to build your color combination the way you like. I honestly, I know there's yellow, orange, blue. There's a somewhat of a reddish color. I don't want to say red because it's not necessarily red.
Like a burnt orange, a reddish orange. What that 64 color crayon box we all loved that had the sharpener in the back.
Pretty much.
Man, this is going to be great. Now, what about other accessory options like, I don't know, the rack on top for surfboards?
They do come. The first edition definitely comes with that rack. If you wanted to take a look at that, we have that one already set up outside. It's got the roof rack on there, and there's plenty of options. I personally saw this vehicle dressed up and decorated. They had a nice awning that attaches to the top of that roof rack that pulls out. You get your legs to stand out. You got your little camper site. I mean, they did everything to make it that iconic ID or Volkswagen bus feel. So you can do all of that. It has the awning. You put chairs. It has spaces for everything. The one color I missed out on that I just popped up is the green. There's green, blue, red, yellow.
Oh man.
Black. I mean, obviously that's one of the standard colors, right? But yeah, you have plenty of different color options that you can go with.
Yeah, I was about to say the color option on the bottom. I know at the top is white, but yes. I've seen them in the past where they do the color option on the bottom and they do black on top. And man, that looks trick, man. It's awesome. So
there's a purple pellet too, believe it or not.
What?
I saw that one in Florida.
Purple pellet. Nice. Well, the folks in Germany have done it again.
They've done it again.
And they finally delivered it here just in time for Christmas.
That's right.
Big time. So a 300-mile range. We got all the technology. Does it have a heads-up display?
It. You know what? I don't know if the first edition does, but they do have a heads-up display on the later models.
Yeah, because I remember reading up on the prototypes and the what do you call it? The not show cars, like the demos they take to expos. They mentioned that they were going to incorporate a heads-up display or even a possible where the front glass in front of the driver, the windscreen might even have a projection on it or something like that. But that's Volkswagen looking down the road.
Yeah, they're looking down the road. Options or the things they can do with this are endless, right? The technology's there on other vehicles. It's more likely able to do on this. I do know the gauges or your area for gauges, it does display. It's not necessarily a heads-up display, but it's in that general area.
Okay.
But again, heads-up display was something they were talking about. You just said that, yeah.
Awesome. And, man, seating for 7, 300-mile range, depending on driving conditions. Remember, if you run the AC and everybody's charging their device and you got the Wi-Fi going, yeah, that's going to decrease your range.
It's going to decrease your range. But remember, I mean, you're buying this van. You're going to be with the family. You're up and down, from school to soccer games to football games to dance practices. This is going to get you around, again, on one charge for your entire day. Go home, charge it over the evening, and you're ready to go the next day.
And y'all are still operating the ID4. for you have your runner. He's still using the ID4 here and there.
Our runner for the Payne group here on the I guess the lower end of the valley, he still uses our ID4, a full electric vehicle. He goes from Rio Grande all the way to Edinburgh and everywhere in between.
And what's the a lot of people they ask about the warranty on both the battery system and the electric drive. I think the competitors are around 8 years, something like that. But we'll see. But yeah, you got to come see it, because Volkswagen, I know they have on normal Volkswagen vehicles they have their carefree maintenance package. Also, CarNet. Now this incorporates CarNet. That's the Volkswagen app with your phone.
It does come with Volkswagen CarNet. That is correct, and that's going to do tons of things for the consumer. Service reminders. That's for your scheduling your maintenance. It'll pop up once you have it connected. It'll pop up in our side, letting you know you're getting to that interval. We'll reach out to you if you don't reach out to us, letting you know that your car's coming up on some services that need to be done. That's part of that. Obviously, your owner's manual, instead of having a hard book like back in the day, now it's in there. It's in your app.
Yeah,
you get to go in there.
I had to do that with the vehicle I currently drive, because I'm going, where's the manual? All of a sudden, it's all on the screen. Oh man, I can,
And then what nice about that on this type of vehicle, ID4, ID Buzz, is obviously remote battery charging. You plug it in, you get to say when you want it to turn off, you want it to only charge to 80%, things like that. They recommend these vehicles only being charged to 80-85% for the longevity of the battery. Identical to your cell phone, right?
And you can, like, if you're charging it, and let's say you're at the mall or something, you can pull up your phone and see how much of a charge you have.
That's correct. And then you can stop charge at that point if you want to, or continue going. Again, turning on your car, unlocking your car, locking your car, the health of the vehicle. That app is going to have everything for you. If you want to plan a trip, it'll let you already use your Google Maps, I guess you want to say, and plan that trip if you're taking a trip driving, and it'll pinpoint where your charging stations are. So you already ahead of time know where you're going to be stopping to do that next charge to be on your to get yourself to where you're going on that road trip.
Excellent. And don't forget, not just monitor where your charging stations are, but also monitor your weather patterns for that day. If you got a headwind, that might pull a little bit more juice from your battery.
Definitely.
But and also plan those restaurant stops too. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good food.
You always have to have a good restaurant somewhere on a road trip, right?
Oh yeah, and I tell you what, this thing's going to be a magnet for attention. Whoever takes it to where the food trucks are at.
It's going to turn some heads. Definitely turn some heads, and you're most likely going to have people taking photos of your vehicle. So if you've never had anybody taking photos of your car, well, come by this one, and you'll definitely have some people taking photos of your car.
No joke. It took me a little bit to come inside. I had to kind of walk around it outside and go, okay, I got to go in and do my thing. So it's just that anticipation. Oh yeah. So we got the ID Buzz here. It's the first of 9. With the others, this one's the first one here, so it still doesn't have an owner yet. Correct?
That is correct. That
but
owner,
the other 7 or 8, those are spoken for.
Those are spoken for, but believe it or not, it doesn't have an owner yet. But there is a gentleman coming in today at 5 that's supposed to be taking this one. So
I'm gonna take a look before I go and make sure.
We'll definitely post them and
yes.
and congratulate them for having the first ID Buzz here in the Valley.
I know it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to see the rest. Now, I know you're a busy man, but what else we got going on here? We got we're in December now, holiday driving, Payne Mission here with y'all's maintenance and everything for not only EVs but every standard vehicles. So
our service department is quick. I know that might not feel that way all the time, but we're up and moving. We got our quick lane and our quick service up and going. They're doing about 4 cars an hour, so that's really, really well in comparison to what they were doing 2 months ago. And then other than service, just promotions. We have sales going on everything else we have on the lot right now. So we have up to $7,000 off on certain vehicles. I mean, we got some really good promotions going on.
Awesome. And don't forget, with those promotions, get it done before the end of the year and get that tax write-off. Especially you have also promotions for business, right? For business owners.
Yes, we do.
Awesome.
Yes, we do.
So we can tie that in with also Payne Commercial and Fleet to outfit your fleet with the latest and greatest from Volkswagen and also Mitsubishi. But the maintenance. Remember, folks, if you're going on that long road trip, the thing that contacts the road is your tires. Make sure those are taken care of. Your brakes, also your fluids. You can get it one end to the other on your vehicle here at Payne Mission, Volkswagen, and Mitsubishi. And I saw an old Mitsubishi Eclipse the other day, and it just,
brought back the memories.
I know, and I'm still waiting. I mean, if VW can bring back the old van, Mitz, you're out there. I know you can do it. Santa delivered this year, maybe next year. We'll see what happens.
We'll see. 1 year at a time.
Yeah, but the Outlander is still going, man.
Outlander's still going. Very, very popular vehicle. Very good vehicle. Very well maintenanced mechanical vehicle, and it's just it's up and going. I mean, it's a great vehicle. No, nothing to.
And that one selling point, I will say this for Mitsubishi, is a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain limited warranty. And I'll say this: the Outlander SEL in red diamond is worth the price of admission. It's gorgeous, and
definitely nice enough to come at least take a look at it.
Oh yeah, so they've got it here. But see, we have the ID Buzz. Is there going to be an ID Bug? I know I'm really wishing on a star now.
I'm with you though. If they brought back the ID Buzz, and we'll see how this does, and based on the popularity of what we've had with the ones that we have in our allocations, I think Volkswagen probably has that in their plans.
All right.
They ain't gonna tell me and you, but I'm pretty sure it's there.
We'll see what happens over there with what's the German version of it? Is it Krampus? No, that's the bad guy. It's
Wolfsburg, Germany.
Yeah. Oh, Wolfsburg. Wow. Sounds like a nice place. Wolfsburg. Like, where's all the cats at? Oh, you're in Wolfsburg.
You're in Wolfsburg.
That's awesome. Well, so, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see the latest and greatest from Volkswagen, we've been waiting a long time here at Payne Mission Volkswagen-Mitsubishi. It is the new Volkswagen ID Buzz, and it's a 2025 model, correct?
That is correct.
All right. So come here. Seating for 7, 300-mile range, technology out the wazoo, classic looks with a whole modern feel, and you don't have to worry about leaving little puddles of oil anywhere like the old buses used to do.
No, that's not going to happen with this one.
That's right. So come on by Payne Mission Volkswagen Mitsubishi. See Mr. Freddie Flores, general manager here, and the rest of his staff and crew, especially in their maintenance section. Also pre-owned. If you need a pre-owned, they have certified pre-owned Volkswagen and Mitsubishi vehicles, and a whole smattering of everything else here from Payne Mission Volkswagen Mitsubishi and Payne Auto Group. I'm going to go, as we shut down and I get out of here because I got to hit the road too, I'm going to take some pictures of that thing, and I'm going to post it because, dude, it's wild.
It is. Take them, post them, share them. Let's do it.
And come and get it. If she's still here at the end of the day, that means there's always tomorrow.
There's always tomorrow.
And congratulations to those 7 or 8 souls out there who are taking the plunge to be the most popular kid on the block. I wonder if any of them are any of them his and hers.
I don't know. That's a great question. Actually, we'd have to do a follow-up and let you know. But, yeah, I'll keep an eye on that.
All right. Well, thank you once again here, Mr. Freddie Flores. Anything in closing you got?
No, I want to thank you for coming down, give me the time to talk about the ID Buzz, and let's get the word out there. It's a great vehicle, and I think it's at least nice enough to have come down and take a look at it.
And it's just in time for Christmas.
That's right, especially with the Christmas colors.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. So come on and get it here. Once again, I'm here with Mr. Freddie Flores, General Manager of Payne Mission Volkswagen Mitsubishi, and this has been another edition of Payne Auto Talk. I am Chris Marshall of the Payne Street Team, brought to you by PayneAutoGroup.com, where we have what you want. Lo que tú quieras, regardless.
Regardless, baby.
That's right. We're out of here.